Monday today. I'm trying to make the most of it. So let me just give you all a rundown. I've been chasing a VVT issue on the 2.0 that was severely hurting the spool of the 6262, losing about roughly 3,000 RPMs of spool. So I've been really trying to figure it out. I've done just about everything you can think of. I've done the oil control valves, cam phaser, cam sensors, timing chain. Can't seem to get it figured out. So I did the cam phaser Friday, and then I took it for a drive. The code came right back. I thought that was going to be the last thing I would have to replace because I've literally done everything else. I'm not sure what the issue is at this point, but I'm kind of to the point to where I'm tired of putting money into the 2.0 because it's still far off from where I want it to be, and I've already got close to 10,000 in it. So I took it for a drive Friday after I fixed that, and had some other shit break on the 2.0, which it was just the intake manifold. The plastic BK2 intake blew it the fuck apart. Not a big deal, $150 to replace it with a BK1 intake, but I'm just, at this point, I'm tired of fucking with it, and it's still another $5,000 to get it to where I want it to make the power that I want. So I've decided just to go a completely different route. I sold, well, all of my stuff is for sale. I've sold a lot already. The turbo with the manifold and the tile wastegate is still available if anyone is interested. But I've sold the boost controller, the gauges, my built engine. The short block is good. It's for sale. Whatever issue there is, it's something with the head. But the short block is good. The pistons and rods with the K1 rods and the Wiseco oversized pistons. I got a couple of people in my local group interested in the motor. A couple of people have shown interest in the turbo setup, but it is quite a bit to spin. So, and I will sell stuff separately out of the turbo setup, just so you'll know if anyone is interested. But yeah, I picked up a 5.3 with a 4L60 with the harness and ECU yesterday after work, and I'm about to start swapping it in as soon as my motor sells, and I ordered the swap kit. It's gonna go in. I might go ahead and throw the cam into the 5.3, but I'm thinking I'm going to put it in completely stock for right now to get it running, and then I'm not sure if I've posted a video on it, but I got a LQ4 short block on my engine stand that I'm going to put heads, cam, intake onto, and then I'll put that block into the car later and look to make 455 naturally aspirated. I may spray it a little bit, I'm not sure yet, but I'd be happy with high 4s, 5, and then I may eventually swap in a T56 as well because it uses the same mount, same drive shaft. It wouldn't be nothing to swap in, just buy the swap shifter and master cylinder. So yeah, that's what we're looking like right now. I know there's going to be some people disappointed to see me give up on the 2.0 because it was a pretty neat build, something you don't see as often as LS swaps. But in my opinion, by the time it's all said and done with the 2.0, I'll have 15,000 into it for 500-600 horse, somewhere in there. And then the thing about it is you're running that 2.0 at almost like a max effort level, if I were to put it into words. So shit's a lot more liable to break, basically. Yeah, it is built, but I'm not easy on my cars. I beat the piss out of them, I'll tell you all that. So yeah, I'm just gonna put the LS in and then run it naturally aspirated for the most part, and I figure it'll be a lot easier on the motor than boosting a 2.0 to 30 psi or whatever. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. I'm open to recommendations on cam and head setups for the LQ4. I'm not really sure what cam I'm going to go with for this car. I want it to be pretty big because I do want low end torque, but I'd like to keep most of the power up top just to take it easy on the rear end and all that in the Genesis. But can't think of much else. Shout out to Jason Riddle on Facebook, owner of DMZ Rated. I think he's the owner. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, he's been a huge help. Can't tell if that's a cop behind me. He's been a huge help in with picking out the right parts to help swap it in, laying out costs and whatnot. He's the LS Swap Genesis genius. But yeah, I feel like I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video. I'll take a video when I get home of the motor and trans and just show a little bit. Let me know if y'all are interested in any of my parts. I am willing to ship pretty much all of it. Yeah, alright, y'all have a good one. Alright guys, here it is. 5.3. I've already been pulling some front accessories off, the truck manifolds, a few other things. I've got the harness off that I'm gonna start working on in the house, stripping everything down. Trans is over there. It's a 4L60. Yeah, here is the intake. Yep, fucking trash. The engine, don't know when I'm going to be pulling it out, but it's all, the whole enchilada's for sale. So yeah, as soon as the engine sells and I can, as soon as the engine sells, the turbo sells, all that stuff, I'm going to order the swap kit, and then it's just a little couple hundred here and there to finish it out and put it in the car and have it running. So it's really not that hard of a swap. Really looking forward to it. Depending on how quick this stuff sells, I may go ahead and put cam and stuff in the 5.3, but like I said before, basically right now the plan is stock 5.3. I might throw a gasket set on it just to keep things clean in there for whenever I do swap the 6.0 in. Keep everything looking nice. But here's the 6.0 over here. I have it covered with grease right now. I've had it for close to a month now. I bought just a short block, you know, factory pistons and rods and everything. Might swap those to Gen 4 pistons and rods. crank was good, all that. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Any of y'all that have swapped and went NA and not twins or supercharged or something crazy. Just wondering what cam y'all went with, because I want to choose a pretty good cam for this car and weight, and it's going to be mostly a street car. I do a little bit of roll racing and a little bit of drifting, but yeah, can't think of much else to say. So I'll keep y'all posted whenever I sell other stuff and get new shit. But all right, thanks. All right, guys, I didn't go into detail on the wiring harness when I was doing it. I found it all online, how to do it. I can drop a link, but basically D-pin stuff in the ECU I didn't need. This is not completely done, but I'm working on tucking the harness up to where it won't be showing. The only thing that's really showing is the injectors, throttle body wire. That'll be really it. Everything else will be tucked below the engine. But yeah, coming along pretty nice.